prince. He always puzzled me. Reserved as he was, there was something about him that struck me. A tempered look in his eyes. A calm that could only come from a storm. I found it quite strange. I could tell at once that he was the heir to the King of Darkness. But he was kind and shy. The opposite of what I expected. I worried that someone like him might not be able to inherit the throne. And also, I worried that I would never get the chance to have a meaningful conversation with him.
It's all black. I swear, I will help you bring peace to this world. You have my word.
A promise.
Commander Fias.
Sir.
I hear the troops of Black attacked the city too. Can you confirm these reports?
There weren't many of them, but yes. They came to the city.
Tomatoes as well. Though I suspect they were just scouts.
What now, my queen? We are beset on all sides. How should we go about our kingdom's defense?
Alert the garrisons, and then increase the watch. The moment we detect an enemy force, I'll fly towards it. They may attack elsewhere at the same time. Therefore, most of our knights and mages will stand by at the palace, ready to counter the enemy's movements. I'll follow, swiftly as I can.
Right.
As you command, my queen.
Queen Iris, this pains me, but I must ask to leave your side.
Why?
Sir Fias?
As a Knight of Light, my greatest duty is to serve you. I will do anything to keep you safe. Forgive me for speaking so bluntly, but it's apparent that you're still exhausted from your previous battles.
Which is why we should stay with her. Queen Iris needs our support now more than
I realize that. I plan to search for a way to quickly restore her strength, and then return at once.
But you can't. Who do you expect to lead the knights while you're away?
Our kingdom needs its queen. She is its heart and its soul. She is also its strongest defender. Therefore, her health is paramount.
Sir Fias, I appreciate your concern, but don't worry. I'll recover eventually.
Yes, but...
Fias!
For the time being, let's get our troops prepared. Give the knights drills to run. The mages as well. Just ensure that none of them exhaust themselves.
Right.
Right. Shima. I meant what I said. We need the Queen's strength.
We also need our Knight Commander. You can't just abandon us on the eve of a battle.
I won't be gone for long. And I'll be leaving my knights behind. I've no doubt that they'll fight well.
And why's that? Who's going to lead them?
You will. Until I return.
There's no way. Are you kidding? Should I put on armor and pick up a sword while I'm at it?
If you won't, then I'll have to ask Teo.
Just let this go. Queen Iris will never approve your plan. And without any leads, it'll just be a waste of time.
I have one.
I see. Please refrain from doing anything rash, Commander.
Ah, you're here about the Queen.
Yes. I was hoping that you would know of a way to help her, Lord Alantia.
I may know one. That said, it could prove dangerous.
Oh? How so?
The Queen fought Baal, and in the wake of that great battle, she found herself quite weakened. At first glance, it looks like Her Majesty is better, but she overworked the magical nerves that she uses to cast spells, and they still need time to recover. Pure soul permeates the atmosphere of this kingdom. Ordinarily, we just wait for its effects to heal her naturally, but... I know where pure soul is condensed, where its blessings are stronger. The inland spring produces shining droplets. If we can collect them, then they can heal her.
The shining droplets.
But it's a dangerous prospect. The spring is quite difficult to reach.
Even for Sir Fias, Knight Commander? And Alantia, leader of the elves?
Who can say? We would just have to try.
Then please, show me the way.
Hold on. What of the war?
I argued that this took precedence, and the Queen granted me leave.
That's surprising. But since you're here, I will aid you in this endeavor.
Become manifest!
Become manifest!
One of the 7 great powers.
One of the 7 great powers.
Cage of affection!
Cage of affection!
Wow, it worked.
Lady Shima, you're not hurt, are you?
Okay, you shouldn't push yourself.
Don't lose focus, no matter what happens.
Lady Shima?
This linked incantation draws a great deal of power from the rune. More than anyone can handle, including me. If just one caster loses focus or falters, the spell will fail and cause a backlash.
Is that what caused you to collapse?
Sorry, Lady Shima.
The armies of Black are threatening our borders. No one can fight back but the Queen, her honorable Knights of Light, and you, the finest mages in white. If we're to defend the people of our kingdom, all of us must work as one. Now, one more time.
Ma'am!
Become manifest.
Lady Shima!
Is something the matter?
It's the commander! Sir Fias is missing!
He really left? Queen Iris, I'm sorry, but Fias has...
Yes, I heard.
He must have gone to look for a treatment for you. What should we do?
We can't afford to pursue him. We can only pray for his return. If we're attacked before he comes back, then so be it.
Right. I'm so sorry, my queen.
Don't be, Shima. You have nothing to apologize for. Now, back to the tower. Continue your drills.
Right.
It's this way.
Down there?
Few who have entered have ever returned. Will you go?
Well, I'm not about to get cold feet now.
Very well. Let's proceed.
Right.
I can't tell anyone about my meeting with the Queen, or the promises we made. The skyship was waiting, ready to take me back to the Kingdom of Black. Back home. I don't know if it's connected to what happened with Adel, but I've been denied access to the palace. It isn't really much of an inconvenience. I'll be fine. But the Queen of Light, Iris... her small shoulders are carrying so much. Not just the weight of her kingdom's people. The weight of the world. I'll help her. I'll find a way. She may be a queen, but no one should have to endure that kind of hardship. Not on their own. Wait for me. And someday, I'll come back to you.
That's enough! How do you feel after your trip to White? I had hoped that it would sharpen your focus.
Valis.
What is it?
Are you okay with the way things are?
It's war. The people of White are once again enemies. Such is His Majesty's will.
But is it right?
Is what right?
Do you think the king always had a black heart, or did the throne change him?
There is power in darkness. And in black, the king is the source of that power. His authority is absolute, beyond questioning.
It's just the way of the world, right?
For the time being, I think it would behoove you to accept that. It's the nature of darkness to envelop all. Good, evil, everything. Darkness grows. It is a veil that must never be lifted. It will continue to expand as long as there is space for it. And that has been the truth of this world since it came into being.
But hasn't anyone ever bothered to question that? No one really knows if black and white, light and dark are meant to struggle like they do. Why should we think that things are as they should be?
Believe it or not, but I think that His Majesty might wonder the same thing.
I bet he does. But this path of conquest and destruction, it might just make things worse. Once darkness wins the war, our world will finally be able to rest. I feel like that idea is deceptive.
This isn't for you to decide. Not yet. It's the King's duty to lead and show results. It's not my place to pass judgment on the future based on vague speculation.
I know.
When your time comes to ascend to the throne, you may plot whatever path you wish and use me to carve it into being.
Thank you, Valis.
No. You have nothing to thank me for just yet. Raise your weapon. You do still hope to surpass me, right?
Of course. Groza!
Do you have news?
His Highness and I have been instructed to exterminate some savage monsters out on the frontier.
Instructed?
By the king. His Majesty said that they're too powerful for our soldiers to handle.
Are we to leave immediately?
That's right. It sounds like an emergency.
Valis.
Yes. Your army is assembled, my king. What of the vanguard?
Sent.
Understood. I'll follow with haste.
The side of light has been veiled in shadow. Faced with the full might of darkness, it will be snuffed out with ease.
I'm told that the monsters were last seen somewhere nearby.
This place is a real maze.
It'll be hard to keep track of where we... Here they are. That seemed too easy. I don't feel like these were the right monsters.
Let's look a bit further.
Let's. Hey, listen.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
That ship.
It looks like the king really is determined to conquer White, even now. Watch out!
Frozen, no!
Jump from me.
We're safe now.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Don't sweat it. What now? How do we get back up?
Yeah, good question. Let's go through there! Here's our monster. Are you ready? All right. Okay, fine.
Lady Shima, we've spotted darkness outside Midas. They're attacking both our cities at once. How should we proceed?
Try to stay calm. Draw them in and intercept them. I'll head there as quickly as I can.